If I were to talk about any game that left a major impact on my real life, jam-packed with perspective and life lessons, I'd of course be talking about Stardew Valley. When I was first introduced to this game, I could not put it down. By the time I completed pretty much everything I had to offer, I had 185 hours. A lot of the time I notice I go about my day in real life and mentally refer back to some of these important life lessons I learned from my gameplay. Lesson 1. Time is valuable. In real life, me personally, and I think for many of us out there, sometimes we take our time for granted. With so many different tasks in Stardew Valley, I noticed without realizing that I would crunch time and subconsciously schedule my task in the short day periods they give us. I wake up at 6, water my crops, give Leah a salad, fight in mine. But wait, it's almost 11 p.m. I have to run back and go to sleep or I will crash and the game punishes you if you don't by taking away items from your inventory. So I'm literally forced to appreciate the short scheduled time and work around it. In real life, with 24 hours a day, I have so much I can get accomplished and I don't want to take it for granted. Also, with the time you're given, prioritize what's important to you. In Stardew Valley, you don't go talk to your friends for a while or give them gifts. The hearts will decrease over time. Much like real life, prioritize who is important to you, make time for the right people so your real life hearts with them always go up and stay up. Lesson 2. Hard work pays off. When I first started this game, it wasn't as much of a daunting task to cut down trees, water my crops, or anything like that because I was just starting to learn the game. I was running out of energy quickly and my garden was so small, but eventually it slowly starts to pick up. I would see the light at the end of the tunnel, the beautiful sprinkler. Now I get to water 4 crops automatically when I make 1 sprinkler, then the next, then the next. Eventually, after working my butt off, making all the sprinklers, my farm was working for me. They had turned into an automatic farming system, and the automatic system gave me time to put hard work elsewhere, creating duplication machines where I made tons and tons of diamonds, copying every 5 days. I've worked to create passive income and have earned most of my time back. There's many ways in real life to do this exact same formula. Just have to discover what they are and have your time and money work for you. Lesson 3. The just a game mentality. If any of you have ever played video games like Stardew Valley, The Sims, or anything to that nature, you're much more willing to take a risk and see how many things work for you if you just took the risk. Go ask that girl out, go invest in something you really believe in. It's much easier to do these sort of things in video games because it's just a game after all. Who cares if you lose? In real life, you can't exactly escape the body you're living in that's making these choices. There's a lot more pressure and accountability in real life. But it's important to remember that in a competitive world, high risk a lot of the times means high rewards. Lesson 4. Don't judge a book by its cover. This game has reminded me of something I've heard so much in my life that it almost lost its impact. Just by me saying this lesson, I have a feeling there might be a handful of viewers out there that are already tuning this one out, but it's easy to forget. I mean, this game reminded me that I'm not the main character, and other people have other things going on with their lives. I thought Linus was a weird homeless guy because he didn't want to talk to me and was living in a tent and seemed not very friendly at all. Or Shane wasn't a good person at all and had no time to deal with the new guy in Stardew Valley. But progressing through some of these storylines, you learn about their issues, and it made me think about the people in my real life. We're all so focused on our own lives that we forget there is someone actually living the life that is your friends or your family. And to them, you're the friend, sibling, parent, etc. So if anyone seems dismissive or insults you, just remember, practice not taking things personally and disconnect the emotions. It may have everything to do with them and nothing to do with you. Lesson 5. Have fun. Enjoy the journey. After 180 plus hours of gameplay, I've made it. I retired from farming, I got married, collected everything in the game, but now that I'm here, I realize there's not much else for me to do. My time spent in Stardew Valley has majorly dropped over time once I completed everything, but what I hold now is all the memories I made playing the game. While I was playing, I remembered that one day this was going to be a memory. That thought fully put me in the present, and while I was on my Stardew journey, that thought put a smile on my face. And I was happy to be where I was in that moment. Practice this skill in real life. Give yourself a mental picture of where you'd like to be in real life. No matter how ridiculous it may feel or seem in the now, this is your journey. Enjoy the work every day that is the staircase to your dreams. Every day is an opportunity to take your steps. Now I want to take a moment to thank everyone who stayed with me until the end of the video or any of my videos. I'm always thinking about how much I appreciate you, and remember these lessons.